Welcome back. We've got something really good today. We're diving into a topic that's become essential for businesses in the digital age.
Oh, yeah.
Online reputation management.
Uh-huh.
And specifically, how to handle those dreaded negative reviews.
Yeah.
Everyone wants glowing reviews.
Yeah.
But let's face it,
Sure.
negative ones are inevitable.
Right.
Our deep dive today is all about turning that challenge into an opportunity.
Absolutely. In today's world, customer feedback can make or break a business, and a big part of that feedback lives online, especially on platforms like Google.
Right. We all check Google reviews before trying a new restaurant
Oh, yeah.
or hiring a plumber.
For sure.
So for this deep dive, we've got some fascinating sources.
Okay.
Insights from Birdeye, a leader in online reputation management,
Mm-hmm.
and a YouTube video showcasing a really clever system developed by Go High Level.
Interesting.
What's the mission for today? Figuring out how businesses can make those online reviews work for them,
Uh-huh.
not against them.
I like that. It's not about erasing all negative feedback. It's about strategically managing it,
Yeah.
leveraging it for improvement,
Okay.
and ultimately presenting a positive and authentic brand image online.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Okay.
Starting with the elephant in the room.
Okay.
Google reviews. Why are they so important? And
Yeah.
what kind of impact do they have on businesses?
Google reviews are critical for a couple of reasons. First, they're often the first thing potential customers see when searching for a business online.
Yeah.
Think about it. You're looking for a coffee shop near you. What pops up? The Google Maps pack with those star ratings front and center.
It's true, I do that all the time.
Yeah,
I'm way more likely to click on a business with a 4-star rating than one with 2 stars.
exactly. And that's how Google reviews directly influence a business's visibility.
Okay.
Businesses with higher ratings and more reviews are more likely to appear higher in search results.
Mm-hmm.
That translates to more clicks, more website traffic, and ultimately more customers.
Right.
But it goes deeper than just visibility. Google reviews also impact a business's credibility.
Okay. Explain that one to me.
Think about it this way. When you see a business with hundreds of positive reviews,
Yeah.
it signals to you that they're doing something right.
Mhm.
People are happy with their products or services.
Right.
It builds trust even before you've stepped foot in the door.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
It's like social proof.
Exactly.
The more positive reviews a business has, the more trustworthy they seem.
Precisely. This is where Birdeye comes in. They've found that a staggering 79% of all online reviews are now Google reviews.
Wow.
That's almost 8 out of every 10 reviews. And these reviews are increasing every year. So if you're a business owner, you can't afford to ignore the power of Google reviews.
Those are some pretty compelling stats.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that I think a lot of business owners struggle with.
Okay.
What happens when those reviews aren't so glowing?
Mm-hmm.
How do you deal with negative reviews without letting them completely tank your online reputation?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it's where this idea of strategically managing your online reputation comes in.
Okay.
Now, you might be thinking, isn't that just a fancy way of saying deleting bad reviews?
Uh-huh.
And the answer is no. It's much more nuanced than that.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
It starts with a shift in mindset. Instead of viewing negative reviews as the enemy, think of them as valuable feedback,
Mm-hmm.
a direct line to what your customers are really thinking and experiencing.
So it's about turning that initial, oof, not another bad review
Huh.
feeling
Right.
into a, okay, what can we learn from this kind of approach?
Exactly. Now, there are definitely strategies for minimizing the impact of negative reviews.
Okay.
And that's where Go High Level system, which we saw in that YouTube video, comes in.
Yes.
It's a really clever way to filter negative reviews and streamline the process of getting more positive ones.
I was blown away by that system. Can you walk us through how it works?
Sure. Imagine you're a customer and you've just had an interaction with the business. Maybe you dined at a restaurant or got your car serviced.
Okay.
Afterwards, you receive a short survey asking you to rate your satisfaction on a scale of 1 to 5 stars.
Simple enough. Everyone's used to those kinds of surveys.
Right? Now, here's where the magic happens. If you, the customer, choose 4 or 5 stars, you're automatically prompted to leave a public Google review.
Yeah?
You're feeling good about the experience, so you're more likely to take that extra step.
Right.
But if you select 1, 2, or 3 stars, the system redirects you to a different form, one designed for internal feedback.
Whoa. So those negative reviews never actually make it to Google.
Exactly. They're captured internally, giving the business valuable data to work with,
Right.
but they don't impact their public-facing Google reviews.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant way to filter those negative reviews and ensure that only the positive ones are making it to the public eye.
It's like having a bouncer at the door of your online reputation, only letting the good vibes in.
Uh-huh. I like that.
But wouldn't that create a bit of a skewed picture? I mean, wouldn't potential customers be getting a falsely positive impression of the business?
That's a valid concern, and it's important to acknowledge that any system like this needs to be used responsibly and ethically. The goal isn't to create a fake perfect image. It's about strategically managing your online presence.
Okay.
Think about it this way. Let's say a customer has a less than perfect experience. Maybe the food was cold or the service was slow. They're frustrated and they want to vent.
Right.
By redirecting that negative feedback internally, you're giving them a chance to air their grievances without blasting them out to the entire world.
That makes sense. It gives the business a chance to address the issue directly with the customer and hopefully resolve it before it escalates into a public bashing.
Exactly. And it allows business to learn from those negative experiences and make improvement.
Right.
Maybe they need to train their staff better or streamline their kitchen processes. The point is, those negative reviews, while not ideal,
Yeah.
can actually be incredibly valuable sources of insight.
So it's not about sweeping those negative comments under the rug.
Right.
It's about using them as fuel for improvement.
Right.
I love that. But let's not forget about those positive reviews.
Right.
In that YouTube video, Go High Level also talked about some interesting techniques for proactively generating more positive reviews. Can you tell us more about those?
Of course. One technique they highlight is the use of a review tag.
Go.
Essentially, this is a way to trigger automated messages to past customers, reminding them to leave a review.
That sounds pretty handy. But wouldn't that be annoying to customers, getting bombarded with messages asking for reviews?
It's all about timing and targeting.
Okay.
Let's say you own a hair salon.
Okay.
You could tag customers who had a particularly positive experience. Maybe they raved about their new haircut or color. Then a week or two later, you could trigger an automated message saying something like, "Hey, customer name, we're so glad you loved your new look. Would you mind sharing your experience with others by leaving us a review on Google?"
That's a much softer approach than a generic, "Please review us" message. And by reminding them of their specific experience,
Yes.
you're making it more personal and relevant.
Yeah, exactly. And by providing a direct link to your Google business profile, you're making it as easy as possible for them to leave that review. Remember, convenience is key.
Yeah.
The easier it is for people to leave a review, the more likely they are to do it.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But what about those customers who haven't left a review in a while? Is there a way to re-engage them without being too pushy?
Absolutely. You could target customers who haven't visited your business in a certain time frame, maybe 6 months or a year. Then you could send them a message saying something like, "Hey, customer name, we miss you. We hope you're doing well. If you have a moment, we'd love to hear about your last experience with us. Your feedback helps us improve and lets others know what to expect."
That's a great example of a non-intrusive message that gently nudges past customers to share their thoughts. It's not demanding a review. It's simply inviting feedback.
Exactly. And by focusing on how their feedback helps you improve.
You're framing it as a mutually beneficial exchange.
This is fascinating stuff. We've covered so much ground already, but there's still more to explore.
Yeah.
When we come back, we'll dive deeper into managing your online reputation across multiple platforms and the crucial role of Google Business Profile Optimization. Don't go anywhere.
Sounds good. Welcome back to our deep dive into online reputation management.
Okay, so we've talked about the power of Google reviews and some clever tactics for managing negative reviews and generating positive ones. But let's zoom out a bit and talk about the bigger picture, managing your online reputation across multiple platforms.
Yeah.
It's not just about Google, right?
You got it. Customers leave reviews on all sorts of platforms these days. Facebook, Yelp, TripAdvisor, industry-specific sites. The list goes on.
Wow.
It's like having multiple storefronts, each with its own set of customers and its own unique vibes.
So how do you keep up with all of that? It sounds overwhelming.
It can be, but it's crucial for maintaining a consistent and positive brand image online. Think about it this way.
Imagine you're a customer and you're researching a hotel for your upcoming vacation.
Okay.
You check Google reviews and they're mostly positive. Great. But then you hop over to Yelp and you see a bunch of negative reviews complaining about dirty rooms and rude staff. What's your impression now?
Definitely not as good.
Okay.
It would make me question the overall quality of the hotel.
Exactly. Inconsistency breeds distrust.
Yeah.
Customers want to see a unified, positive image
Yeah.
across all platforms. That's where a tool like Bird Eye, which we mentioned earlier, can really come in handy.
Okay.
It helps businesses monitor and manage their online reputation across multiple sites, all from one centralized dashboard.
So it's like having a control center for your online reputation.
Precisely. You can see all your reviews from all platforms in one place.
Oh, wow.
You can track your overall rating, identify trends, and respond to reviews quickly and efficiently. It takes the guesswork out of online reputation management and helps you stay on top of things.
Okay, I'm starting to see the value in a tool like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like it could save businesses a lot of time and headaches.
Absolutely. Now let's shift gears and talk about a specific platform that deserves its own spotlight, your Google Business Profile.
Right, we touched on this earlier.
Yeah.
But I'm eager to dive deeper.
Sure.
Why is optimizing your Google Business Profile so crucial, even if you're actively managing reviews on other platforms?
Because it's often the first impression a potential customer has of your business online. Think of it as your digital storefront. When someone searches for a business like yours, their Google Business Profile is what pops up in the search results, often with the map photos.
Yeah.
And those all-important star ratings.
It's like the welcome mat to your online presence.
Exactly. And if your Google Business Profile is incomplete, outdated, or just plain boring, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to make a good first impression.
So it's not enough to just claim your Google Business Profile.
Right.
You have to actively manage and optimize it.
Precisely. Let's break down what that looks like.
Hmm.
First and foremost, accuracy is key. Make sure your business information, name, address, phone number, website, hours of operation,
Yep.
is up to date and consistent across all platforms.
That sounds pretty basic, but I bet a lot of businesses overlook those details.
You'd be surprised how often it happens. But those seemingly small details can have a big impact on your visibility and credibility.
Right.
Think about it. If a customer searches for your business and finds conflicting information online, it creates confusion and doubt. They might wonder if you're even a legitimate business.
It's like having a misspelled sign on your physical storefront.
Yeah,
It just doesn't look professional.
exactly. Now, beyond accuracy, think about engagement. Responding to reviews, both positive and negative, on your Google Business Profile is crucial for building trust and showing potential customers that you care.
Right. We talked about that earlier, but it's worth reiterating.
Absolutely. It shows that you're actively listening to your customers and are committed to providing a great experience.
And it gives you a chance to address any concerns or issues head on.
Precisely. Now let's talk about visual appeal. Add high-quality photos and videos that showcase your product, services,
Okay.
or atmosphere.
It's like giving potential customers a virtual tour of your business.
Exactly. People are visual creatures. High-quality visuals can make a huge difference in attracting attention and creating a positive impression. Think about it. If you're choosing between two restaurants online and one has professional-looking photos of delicious food and a welcoming ambiance, and the other just has a blurry selfie taken by the owner, which one are you more likely to choose?
Probably the one with the mouth-watering food photos. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, and I think that definitely applies to online business profiles.
Absolutely. And don't forget about choosing the right categories for your business on your Google Business Profile. This helps Google understand what you offer and connect you with the right customers.
Right. So if you're a pizza place, you want to make sure you're categorized as a restaurant and a pizza place, not just a food establishment.
Precisely. The more specific you are with your categories, the better Google can match you with potential customers who are searching for exactly what you offer.
This has been incredibly insightful. We've talked about managing your online reputation across multiple platforms, the importance of optimizing your Google Business Profile, and how to leverage tools like Bird Eye to stay on top of everything. But we're not done yet. When we come back, we'll wrap up our deep dive with some final thoughts and actionable takeaways for you to implement in your own business. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the deep dive. We've covered a ton of ground on this journey into online reputation management.
Yeah, for sure.
From understanding the power of Google reviews to managing your presence across various platforms, it's been quite a ride.
It really has. And now it's time to distill all of this information into actionable takeaways that you can actually use to boost your business. Ready to turn insights into action.
Absolutely. I'm all about taking what we've learned and making it work for us in the real world. Where do we start?
Let's go back to the foundation. Claiming and optimizing your Google Business Profile. This is non-negotiable in today's digital world.
It's like building your online storefront.
Yeah,
You want it to be inviting, informative, and easy to navigate.
exactly. Make sure your business information, name, address, phone number, website, hours of operation is accurate and consistent across all platforms.
Right.
Add high-quality photos and videos that showcase your products or services, and don't forget to choose the right categories for your business so Google can connect you with the right customers.
We talked about the importance of visual appeal earlier.
Right.
It's amazing how much those photos and videos can influence a potential customer's decision.
It's true. People want to see what they're getting into. A picture really can be worth 1,000 words, especially when it comes to online business profiles.
Okay, so we've got our Google Business Profile looking sharp. What's next?
Engagement. Responding to reviews, both positive and negative, shows potential customers that you're actively listening and that you care about their experience.
It's all about fostering that two-way communication and building relationships with your customers, even online.
Precisely. And remember, negative reviews, while not always pleasant, can be valuable opportunities for improvement. Use them as feedback to identify areas where you can do better.
It's about turning those negative comments into positive change.
Now let's move beyond Google and think about your online presence as a whole.
Okay.
Consistency is key.
Right.
Make sure your brand messaging and visuals are aligned across all platforms. Your website, social media, online directories, everything.
That's where a tool like Bird Eye can be incredibly helpful.
Yes.
Helps you manage your reputation across multiple sites, ensuring a consistent and positive brand image wherever customers might find you.
Right. It's like having a dedicated team monitoring your online presence and making sure everything is in tip-top shape.
And what about those filtering systems we discussed earlier?
Yeah.
The ones that help businesses channel negative reviews internally.
They can be effective tools, but it's important to use them ethically. The goal isn't to suppress genuine feedback or create a falsely positive image. It's about managing your online reputation strategically and responsibly.
It's about finding that balance between presenting your business in the best light possible while still being transparent and authentic.
Exactly. Now let's talk about generating those positive reviews. Don't be afraid to ask your happy customers to share their experiences.
Make it easy for them by providing direct links to your Google Business Profile Yelp page or other relevant review sites.
And remember, incentives can be effective, but the focus should always be on encouraging participation, not influencing the content of the review. Offer a small token of appreciation for sharing feedback, whether it's positive or negative.
It's all about showing your customers that you value their opinions and that you're committed to providing a great experience.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into online reputation management, here's a final thought-provoking question for you. How can you proactively shape your online reputation from the very beginning?
That's a great question. It's not just about reacting to reviews, it's about creating a positive online experience from the get-go. It's about building a brand that people trust and recommend.
Exactly. Think about every interaction a customer has with your business from the moment they first discover you online to their post-purchase experience.
Right.
How can you create moments that inspire positive feedback?
Yeah.
How can you build a brand that people are excited to talk about?
That's something for all of us to think about. And for those who want to dive deeper into the world of AI and automation, be sure to check out our other podcast, Systemized Success in AI. We explore how these powerful tools are transforming businesses and offer insights on leveraging them for growth and innovation.
It's a fascinating and rapidly evolving landscape, and we're here to guide you through it.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into online reputation management. We hope you found these insights valuable and are ready to put them into action. Until next time, remember, a positive online reputation is an ongoing journey, not a destination.